Hi there and welcome to Andy Robinson RC, and cheers for joining us on the channel today and checking out this episode. Right then, so if you saw the last video I did, which was on the Mardave racing cars, I did say I had another video to get out this week and I was a bit unsure whether I was going to get it out in time, but I've managed to do it, or I'm doing it right now. And basically this weekend is the 6th annual Lakeland Classic vintage meet hosted by South Lakes Model Car Club up in Kendal, and it's an event that I've pretty much been to every one. This will be its 6th year running, and I think I've made 4 out of those 6 events. It's just a bit of an update with the vehicle that I run, or have been running. I've done 3 events now with this this buggy here, which I'll show you a bit more in a minute. And I've got surrounded by goodies, which I will go into as well. Now, first off, before I get into Lakeland Classic stuff, just a quick show. We've got some new stuff in. We've got the FMS K5 Blazer on the FCX24 chassis, and the 124th crawler. It's like the Power Wagon chassis that came out, but it's got this lovely K5 Chevy Blazer body, so we've got that to look at soon. And, now, I wasn't going to get this one, but I love it. I love these old pickup trucks. I think it's basically loosely based on a Ford I think F100, F150 pickup, and yeah, we're going to take a look at that as well in a future video. So we've got them to look at, which is cool, and pick this up as well. This is, now, obviously it's a 2-wheel drive buggy. Now, if you're not familiar with this, this was something that was Horizon Hobbies brought out. And this is a Sportsworks Raven BX 2-wheel drive, rear motored buggy. Not too dissimilar from what you've got here. But yeah, I hope we don't see too many of these. So when this came up, and I had been looking for one loosely, so we've got that in for a future video as well. Anyway, we're not looking at that today, so just to give you an idea what's coming up. Okay, so I'm going to just slightly move them there because I feel like I can't sort of see everyone. Okay, so this is my vintage racer for the Lakeland Classic. Now, I've done other videos on this, but I'll give you a bit of background anyway, and I might put some previous video links into this description of this one. But I actually bought this buggy from Phil at Tomley RC, and yeah, he bought a big job lot of cars, and this was one of them. And I was looking for a B3 at the time, and I purchased this one. And at the first Lakeland Classic, the first Lakeland Classic that I ran this, there was another racer there, and I'm sure some of you all know him. Rob Fox does a lot of runs a lot of Losi stuff. He said to me, "Oh, that looks like Graham Allsop's old buggy." Now, Graham's I don't know him at all, but Graham has been a national driver. He does a lot, I think, more with 1/8 stuff now, from what I believe. But he said this looked like his paint scheme, and it looked like his old buggy. Now, if that is the case, and that's true, that is awesome. I love the fact that this might have been like a national, winning buggy, or a national car that was raced. So that's really cool. Anyway, I had no idea. So anyway, I've been campaigning this for 3 years now at the Classic. This will be my 4th year with it. And each year I've tried to improve it, or change stuff in it for me, really, so I can drive it better. So I've done a few things again since last year. One of them being I've gone for a carbon fibres. Well, it's not made out of carbon fibre, it looks like carbon fibre. It's basically a chassis skin just to protect the chassis a bit more. So I've put that on. Also, you know, I say it smartens it up a little bit and protects it. So I've done that. What else have I done? Now, one of the biggest changes, which isn't actually on the buggy, is since I've been running it, I've used a pistol grip style transmitter. Now, actually, I don't get on with them as much as the sticks. So I thought for this year, I'm going to go back to sticks. When I do my other racing at other clubs and events, I use a stick handset. So I've gone back to that. I'm going to I think I'll get a better feel with the car on track. So I'm going back to that. So that's a change. And what else have we got? Well, we'll take the body off. If you can't see it, it's there. That's the buggy. I actually love this thing. B3s, I really do like them. I say their first competition sort of model was an associated T3. So I do like associated stuff. Anyway, so we'll get the ring off. We'll take the body off. Okay. So here it is. There you go. That's the chassis. Now, what have we done? Well, this time I've put in a much quicker servo that was in it last time I used it. I just felt like when I was last running this, I just didn't quite have the responsiveness that a better servo would give me. So I've gone and fitted in a better servo than what was in it before, much quicker than the old one. So we've done that. That's been changed. And a lot of it was just smartening things up a bit. So all the plastic nuts on the to help keep the shocks on, I've put all new ones of them on. That's been done. It's had genuine. I found ages ago. I found another set of genuine B3 wheels. So I thought, oh, snaffle them away for this year. So I've put a genuine set of B3 wheels on, and I've also put brand new tyres all around. I only generally run one set of tyres for the event. I'm not throwing like tons of money at tyres for just like a one day event. So I've gone for what I usually run at South Lakes. I've got Schumacher yellow mini spikes on the rear and Schumacher yellow cut staggers on the front. Now last year, I don't know if it was like a bit of a supply issue. I personally couldn't get hold of any of them Schumacher yellow cut staggers, and I ended up running ballistic buggy ones on the front, and I didn't like the way that they were on. Once they were on the wheel, it just didn't feel like they had the same sort of, the tire didn't have the same sort of flex and movement on the wheel, and it felt really hard. And they were a decent sort of softish compound, and I just didn't like them, and I don't think it helped the handling, to be honest. Now, and I've gone back to the Schumachers because I could get some, and I bought them well in advance this time, and they feel much better. So I'm hoping that'll help a little bit this year. What else has been done? Yeah, again, cosmetic only, but from Steve Haskins at Penguin Custom Body Shells, we've got a new gear cover fitted, as the other one on that got a bit ratty really, so I thought it was time to change that out for a new one. So yeah, to be honest, it has just been a case of smartening it up, going back over it, changing just a few small things, and hopefully things will come good on the day. As I said, I'll put a few other links to videos I did on this from previous Lakeland Classic videos, or when I got the car itself, and there's some more information about the buggy there. But that's what I've done for it this year. So basically, smartening up, new fixings, new gear cover, new servo, correct wheels and tyres that I like to run, and yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Now, I was going to do a new body shell for it, I'm running out of places to put Lakeland Classic stickers on it. But I say this is the original body for this car, so I'm led to believe. So I thought, yeah, I'll run it again with that. I mean, I'm going to have to change it at some point, but I think it's cool with this being, hopefully an NX race car. It's just kind of nice to keep that original shell on it. Eventually, I will have to replace it, and I'll just keep it aside, and I'll probably do it in my colours that I like to race in. But you know, I like it. I think it's ace, and you know, I do absolutely love running this. It's brilliant. And to be honest, it doesn't get used loads, but it does come out for the Lakeland Classic, certainly over the last few years. So that is my RC10B3, which I'm so looking forward to running. So we'll just pop that there. Now, oh yeah, sorry, I totally forgot because they're up here. With the wheels and tyres, I thought I'd give these a go. I've changed to the Krag KWF tyre inserts. I usually go for Schumacher ones, to be honest, but I thought I'd give these Krag racing inserts a try. Now, to be honest, I am nowhere near a good enough driver to probably feel any benefit or difference. But, you know, I thought, why not? It's having fresh tyres and wheels, we'll give it a go. But if you're interested in the part number, rear inserts, MC 0002s, and the front insert is MC 0003s. So that's the Krag KWF inserts. Marvellous. Right, now for the really cool bit. So, we did it last year and wanted to do it again, but the channel is going to donate this rather cool Tamiya TT01 type chassis, Type E chassis, with the, what is it now, Opel Calibra Cliff V6 body. Now this was released a month or so back, I think, but this is a 2003 release, and the kit number is something like, yes, it's 58701-60A because of the ESC they include with it. But it is a new issued kit. Obviously the chassis isn't, because that's been around for a while, but it was brought out this year with the Opel Cliff body set on. So anyway, every year at the Classic, there is a raffle raffle at the end of the event, and you buy your tickets free, you can buy as many as you want, and all the money goes to the Northwest Air Ambulance, which is a cracking cause. So, as I say, there's a lot, always like to try and give back in this hobby, so wanted to do another donation again. So this is what I picked, and so that's going to go into the raffle for the weekend, and hopefully someone will get this and they'll enjoy it, and we'll make, the South Lakes Mall Car Club will make a good chunk of money to go to the Northwest Air Ambulance. So awesome stuff, and it gets better. I'm going to put that there. Now this box is huge. Also, our friends at Inside Line Models have also donated to the raffle this year for the Lakeland Classic this rather cool Tamiya Lunchbox XSA kit, which is basically expert semi-assembled series. And you know, classic Tamiya Lunchbox. Basically, it just requires the electrics fitting. It's all done ready. You just need to put the electrics in. So a big thanks to Inside Line Models. They've donated this to the raffle for the Lakeland Classic, which is cool. Also, they even threw in, which is very good of them as well, there's £20 worth of vouchers as well that they put in as well. So that hopefully will make someone very happy while raising some money, which is brilliant. Also as well, not just from myself and Inside Line Models, but obviously it's great that there's lots of racers, lots of other companies that have donated raffle prizes, all to raise money for the Northwest Air Ambulance. So whoever's done that, massive shout out to you guys and girls. Huge thumbs up and kudos to you. It's much appreciated. So yeah, so that's where we are. So as I say, I'm massively looking forward to the Lakeland Classic. Hopefully, we'll get good weather for it as well. On a few occasions, we've had wet races there, and your car's just plastered. But you know, you can clean your car, can't you? So it's all a good bit of fun. Hopefully, I'll get some sort of footage over the weekend when I'm not racing. And I'll be able to show some videos as well at a later point. Now, I can't remember if it was the A final, one of the A final legs last year, or it was the Race of Champions that I recorded, and from the Lakeland Classic. If whichever it is, I only did one video of it. But if I find that, I'll put the link to the description in the description. You can go and check that out. It's awesome. I think if I remember, there was I think Jamie Booth was racing in that race off the top of my head, along with a whole host of other very good drivers. So yeah, that will go in the video as well. You can check that out. So yeah, so if you are attending the Lakeland Classic this year, can't wait to see you. Come and say hello. I'll be about. In fact, I am sharing the pitting space with James Hodgson, who helps run the South Lakes Model Car Club and the Lakeland Classic, and also Richard Lowe of RLRC YouTube channel. I'll put a link into the description. You can go check him out as well. Does some cracking stuff on Schumachers. So I'll be pitting with those guys, which I'm rather looking forward to. So yes, it looks to be a fantastic weekend. Now, I'm not there for Saturday and Sunday. It's four-wheel drive racing on the Sunday, and it's vintage two-wheel drive and vintage trucks on the Sunday. Oh, should have said it's obviously vintage four-wheel drives on Saturday. But yeah, I'm only doing this Sunday because, unfortunately, classic car show season as well, and I've got an event that I go to every year, and it always clashes with the Lakeland Classic. So I'm doing one day one and one day the other. I've got to try and fit everything in. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go. Cheers for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And again, thanks to everybody who has organised the Lakeland Classic, everyone who's donated stuff. It's awesome. It's a cracking weekend. It's one of my favourite weekends of the year. So yeah, I'll see you all there. Look after yourselves. Take care, and we'll see you all soon on the next one. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss anything. And also come and find us on Facebook and Instagram under Andy Robinson RC. Take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.